Hello everyone. I want to give you a brief introduction to our data structures and algorithms class. As programmers, we can write our own databases. Okay, now I'm talking about our own way of structuring data. So when I say database in this class, I am not referring to MySQL or Oracle or MS SQL or Access. I'm going to be referring to our own data structures that we are writing to hold records, to hold information. So as a database, there are a couple things that we are going to look at, and there are three major elements. So the first major element is searching. Now, for instance, here, let's take Google for a second. Google has over 1 trillion websites cataloged. So if we were looking for a page on zebras, okay, we could look through their data structure. We could start at the very first record, beginning with A, and work our way all the way to Z. Now, having over 1 trillion different web pages cataloged, that can take a little while. So we might say, wouldn't it be better if we could start closer to the end of the list? We could start maybe at the back quarter of the list and search our way for our zebra page. Well, that's an algorithm. Okay, so there are different algorithms that allow us to speed up searching, so we don't have to start at the first record and go to the end record. So in this class, we're going to look at the different techniques for searching. Now there's two other algorithms, two other aspects of data structures, databases, that we need to deal with. The other one there is deleting information. Okay, so how do we get information out of our data structure? Okay, so depending upon what algorithm we're using and what data structure we're using, we've got different methodologies for deleting that record. And if we're going to delete something, the inverse is true. We need to be able to insert information into our data structure, into our database. So we're going to be looking at different algorithms with different data structures on how we insert data into our data structure. So in this class, we're going to be looking at the different types of data structures, the different mechanisms for searching them, the different mechanisms for deleting information from them, and the different mechanisms for inserting data into them. So those are the three major areas that we're going to be looking at for our data structures and algorithms class.